Welcome back. You're listening to Half Hour to Health. I'm Dr. Stephanie from Crossroads Chiropractic, joined by Dr. Barry Taylor, naturopath and author of Love Your Body, the book, and founder of Love Your Body, the program. And we've been talking about this unique detox program that people can do online now. So you don't have to go somewhere and be in person, but from the comfort of your own home through the technology of the internet, you can participate in a group cleanse. So tell us a little bit about why somebody would want to cleanse. Like, what is a detox all about? What does that do for your body?
Detoxes range from cutting out certain regular normal foods, like maybe not doing any alcohol for a week or not doing any sugar for a week, to fasting. Very, very few people in a Love Your Body program fast. Those would only be for the advanced people. The food part of a Love Your Body program is people would eat vegetables and grain, vegetables, grains, and seeds. There are four printed food options that would make it easier on your digestion, make it easier on your liver and your kidney bladder and your lungs. So the foods are designed to make sure that you can go to work and you can work out and you can do what you need to do. You don't need to stay in bed. In fact, if anything, people liberate an enormous amount of energy as they detox, sleep better, and feel much more emotionally even. And then there are people who maybe smoke. Then there are maybe people who, wow, they're pretty addicted to sugar. And they're not ready to give up their sugar or their coffee. So there might be an option 5 or an option 6. Or as somebody who did the program, she's done the program a number of times recently, back to back, and she said, I just want to let everybody know that I'm doing option 8. And people on the webinar look at each other and go, I didn't know there was an option 8. Well, she's doing the program to do some of the other pieces that are structured around exercising every day or doing a relaxation process. People don't have to know how to meditate. There's a very short 10-minute meditation that's taped. That's part of what you have access to. So for the eating part, there are choices, and people get to choose. This is what I'm going to eat for the next week, and bump up against some of the challenges of sticking to that.
And now there's other portions to the Love Your Body program more than just changing your eating, improving your eating. Talk to us a little bit about that.
So the Love Your Body programs are holistic. I'm committed to supporting people to not just change. You know how when New Year's comes around, people want to make New Year's resolutions, and interesting to notice by March, April, May, how long they last. Geez, I paid for my gym membership, but I haven't quite shown up yet. So I make a distinction in some of the videos. The name of my book, Love Your Body, Your Path to Health, Healing, and Transformation. So I have this love of learning about a distinction called transformation, different than change. The more things change, the more they stay the same, somebody in France said. So there are agreements about exercise, and there's a relaxation agreement for 10 minutes. And as people go through the program every single day for 21 days, people are doing some things about self-care. And so there's a big piece of the Love Your Body program that has nothing to do with food. It has to do with being a better observer. It has to do with connecting with that part of yourself that deeply loves yourself. That it's not only about making money, and it's not only about taking care of your children. It's not only about being a great spouse and lover and friend and philanthropist and taking care of the world. It's also about the more effectively I take care of myself, the more I have to offer the world, the more I have to offer my children and my friends. So there's an undercurrent of the Love Your Body program, which is about people doing things like writing in a journal every day. It's 21 days. You never want to write it in a journal after 21 days? Great. There's no you have to write in a journal forever. No, for 21 days, write a couple of notes to yourself throughout the day. And there's a paragraph that I give people. There's a process where you stand in front of the mirror. Wow, really? Yeah, not in the cold, thank you very much, and not with your kids coming in and out of the room, but you find 10 minutes, and you get to see what's being reflected. because, hello, it's just a piece of glass. And there's an enormous, profound looking and exploring, because what gets mirrored is all of your thoughts about your body. So there's a lot in a Love Your Body program about your relationship with food and your relationship with your body and your relationship with healing. A lot of people love the Love Your Body program because it so connects people experientially to, they look at you because of all the enormous amount of time, energy, and money you went through in chiropractic school, or the hundreds, thousands of hours I've spent learning, because you and I love to keep learning. But the structure that I've created is to turn people on to their own capacity to heal, not just look at me as a naturopath to heal them, which I'm willing to be a partner, and it's my destiny, and as you know me, it's something I love to do. But senior to them looking to me that way, which is important, that they can learn to trust me, as so many, all of your clients trust you, that the bigger gift that I'm offering people in a Love Your Body program is to turn them on so that they trust their own capacity to heal. That's part of the process. It's not just that they're writing in a journal or that they're exercising, that they're eating. That's kind of the between the notes that we sing. That's the energy that I'm talking about in some of the handouts that people read or some of the videos. It's both intense, but also profoundly loving, joyous, incredibly inspiring process. So people feel cleaner, and they also feel more capable of maintaining certain habits. I often say in Love Your Body program, let's just use exercise as an example. What if your relationship to exercise was kind of like brushing your teeth? I mean, when you're laying in bed, do you have a thought, should I get up and brush my teeth? Probably not. You just kind of get up. It's kind of grooved in. You don't have any yummy, yummy, yeah. So what if your relationship to exercise was like that? When you do, you do, and when you don't, you don't, and it's not like guilt. So I have that as an undercurrent regarding eating and sugar and coffee and meat and dairy, where people are more grounded in self-care habits. And it doesn't mean they're purists. It means they love their body.
So you have a program coming up. It starts next week, which is excellent. So an upcoming program, people could find how to sign up for that on your website.
drbarrytaylor.com. That's DR, no space, no period, drbarrytaylor.com. And now that we're really in momentum, we have an introductory video that people could call in and ask for. There's a 5-minute introductory video. There's a 20-minute introductory video for people to actually look at, well, if I sign up for this, it's not an expensive program. At this point, it's not expensive. Far less than it used to be when I did it live in person. People could go on drbarrytaylor.com, send me an email, which is drbarry@drbarrytaylor.com, either way, and ask for a video, or just on my website, there's a Love Your Body tag on top, and click on it, and you can watch a video.
Now, people can email you as well with questions.
Absolutely, sure. Yeah. Yeah. I like to be really available for clients and people who do the program. And it's so great that people do the program from Arizona and California and Florida and New York and Minneapolis and New Hampshire, all over New Hampshire, in the mountains, from the ski slopes.
You don't even have to leave the comfort of your own home now, which...
I want a testimonial from somebody who says, I did the entire Love Your Body program from my bathtub, from my spa, from my hot tub. I put my laptop up on the shelf, and it was great to do the... Turn your video off, please.
I was just thinking that. You read my mind. Well, we thank you for being on the show today. This is Dr. Barry Taylor. He's talking about the Love Your Body program, a new session coming up next week. So you can go to drbarrytaylor.com so you can find out more about that, sign up for that. It's an incredibly affordable program that can really shift how you see yourself, how you interact in your life on a day-to-day basis, and how your body is healing. going forward. So thank you for being here in the studio with us today. Until next time, we wish you a healthy, happy, wonderful weekend here from WTPL and WEMJ.